Creation Corporation is a business that specializes in developing frozen products and refreshing items, maybe for the food sector, and also describe the kind of goods and service provided.
Hmm. Thank you for calling this Traded Creation Company. How may can I assist you for today?
Hello, good day. I would like to purchase 10 bundle of boneless chicken,
Okay, you want to take an order? Okay, let me. Okay,
45 bundle of fish fillets,
understood.
and 35 bundle of salmon fish on a 1.5 month days. Thank you.
Right, thank you. Okay, I'm just thrilled that you are choosing to purchase your products from our company. We will ensure the product is expected the delivery with the utmost care. Thank you for calling and I hope that you will be successful for Sunday. Thank you. Hello guys, good day sa inyo. Good to see you again. We have a meeting today that we can discuss our deliver for some kind of customers. His name is Jericho from Uncle's J Restaurant. Has the placed an order with us, which will be shipped to our Visayas branch. Given our the commitment to quality and timely delivery, what is the exact time we can commit to for producing the delivery this product? Are you in charge with that, Miss Jonah, no?
Yes, sir. Taking into account the meticulous selection of of materials, we will need about 14 days for a preparation.
Mhm. And what about the production process? Mr.
Yes,
Ariel, are
sir.
you
So,
with that, no?
yes, sir. Yes, sir. So about the products, will take approximately 15 days. This includes extensive quality assessment to ensure all the meats products, such as chicken breasts, salmon fillets, and blade lion pork chops, are of the high or that are high qualities.
That's all. Okay. That's excellent to hear that. What about the shipping of the product? And what is the estimated time for that? Miss Sheila, are you in charge with that now?
Yes, sir. With expedited handling, we can ship the product to Visayas in about 8 days, maintaining our efficiency, sir.
With the provide time frames, we can assure that the product will be delivered exactly on time. We should also inform Sir Jericho about the terms and conditions as part of the pricing proposal. This will allow us to finalize the contract for the delivery of the product.
All right. Thank you, Miss Duncara and Mr. Garavillo. That's a perfect to hear that, no? We will conduct through the inspection of the meats to ensure that quality and safety, no? Of course, the product we delivery. We will also drop a contract for the delivery of the product. Bundle to Sir Jericho. Is that clear, guys?
Yes,
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 sir.
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 Okay,
Yes, sir.
that's wonderful to hear. Any suggestion or clarification for our discussion for today?
None, sir.
None, sir.
Okay, and any problem, can you please update with me? Meeting dismissed today and thank you guys.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you,
Have a great
sir.
day.
Sir.
Thank you,
Great.
sir.
After a successful online meeting for Shield Creation Corporation and its important personnel were executed, Mr. Akaba, the general manager, was able to know all the estimated days that will be needed in each activities. All the materials and procedure that we'll be creating for Mr. Alvarez's product have been prepared to comprehend a critical path method used in sort of project. First, learn what it is, how it is designed, who among the staff make these techniques, and why it is vital.
What is critical path method in manufacturing? It is a technique where you identify tasks that are necessary for project completion and determining scheduling flexibilities. A critical path in project management is the longest sequence of activities that must be finished on time in order for entire project to be complete. What is critical path diagram? It's the longest path in time from the start to finish. It indicates the minimum time necessary to complete the entire project. How is the critical path method applied in the field of manufacturing? It is consists of measuring the time and rating of the worker to determine an accurate time for each activity. Many large manufacturers will have an employee that is responsible for completing time studies on all the steps of the manufacturing processes.
Now that we've learned the principles of critical path method, we can begin creating the network diagram. But first, let's create the project activity schedule. Here are the following procedures that should be followed in creating critical path method networking. First, construct a project network. Second, perform forward and backward passes. Third, determine project completion time. Fourth, calculate slacks value. And the last one is state the critical path.
We will use this node convenient where A is what activity being described and D is for estimated activity. Duration, ES is the earliest time can start. EF is the earliest finish time. LS is the latest start time. LF is the latest finish time without any exceed the project's time complexity.
Now that we have the project's activity schedule and convenient node, first let's make a simple sketch of the project network that we can visualize the diagram of the full network. In the next procedure, activity A has no predecessor, so it can begin at start. Both activity B and C needs A to be completed before it can be started. Both D and E needs B to be completed. Activity A depends on activity C to start. Activity G needs both E and D completed. Activity H needs both E and F completed. Activity I needs both H and G completed, and it will finish. Here's the network with activity node showing the letter and time. Let's start doing the forward pass. A has no predecessors, so its easier start time will be 0 since it has 5 days to be completed. So the earliest finish time will be a 0 plus 5, which gives 5. Now B and C needs A to be completed before it can be started, since the earliest finish time for A is 5 and the earliest time of B can be started is 5, and with an activity time of 10 days. B will have earliest finish time of 10 plus 5, which gives 15. Same as activity C, which an activity time of 13. C will have an earliest finish time of 13 plus 5, which gives 18. Both activity D and E needs B to be completed. Since an earliest finish time for B is 15, then the earliest time D can start is 15. And with an activity time of 7, D will have an earliest time of 15 plus 7, which gives is 22. Same with activity E can start earliest time of 15 and reach an activity time of 3. E will have an earliest time of 15 plus 3, which gives 18. Activity F depends on C to start. Since the earliest finish time for C is 18, then the earliest time F can start is 18, and which an activity time of 9 will have an earliest time of 18 plus 9, which gives 27. Activity G, on the other hand, needs D and E to finish before it can start. Since the earliest finish time of D and E are 22 and 18 respectively, and G needs both of them to finish in order to start, and the earliest time of G can start is 22, since that is the highest earliest finish time, and which an activity time of 4, G will have an earliest time of 22 plus 4, which gives 26. Same with H needs E and F to finish before it can be started, since the earliest finish time of E and F are 18 and 27 respectively, and H needs both of them to finish in order to start, and the earliest time of H can start is 27, since that is the highest earliest finish time, and which an activity time of 3. H will have an earliest time of 27 plus 3, which gives 30. So activity I needs both G and H to finish, Both have earliest finish time of 26 and 30. Activity I will have earliest time of 30 and which an activity time of 7 which gives 37. So we can say that the project's completion time is 37 days since that is the highest earliest finish time at the finish node. So now let's do the backward pass since the project completion's time is 37 days. Now we will determine the latest start time by subtracting the activity time from the latest finish time. From activity I, latest start time will be 37, subtract the activity time of 7 which gives 30. Both G and H have a latest start time of 30 since we're subtracting the latest start time and activity time, we will get the lowest start time. Activity G, latest start time will be 30. Subtract from activity time of 4, which give is 26. Activity H will have start time of 30 minus 3, which gives 27. Activity F only have one successor, which is H. So the latest start time is 27 minus 2 the activity time of 9, which gives 18. Activity E have G and H successor, and the latest time that we will get in the lowest, which is 26 minus with the activity time of 3, which give is 23. Activity D have only one successor, which is G, and the latest start time will be 26 minus 2 the activity time of 7, which give is 19. Activity C also have only one successor, which is F, and the latest start time will be 18 minus 2 the activity time of 13, which give is 5. Activity B have two successor, which is D and E, and the latest start time of E will be 19 since that is the lowest latest start time of D and E, minus to the activity time of 10, which give is 9. Lastly, activity A have B and C as a successor, and the latest start time of A is 5 since that is the lowest start time of B and C, minus to the activity time of 5, which give is 0. That it are done now, which backward pass.
These are the total slack that we get from each predecessor. Predecessor A is equal to 0, and predecessor B gets slack equals to 4, and predecessor C gets slack 0, predecessor D gets slack 4, predecessor E gets slack 8, predecessor F gets slack 0, predecessor G gets slack 4, predecessor H is also gets slack 0, and lastly, predecessor I also gets slack 0. The critical path that we get is A, C, F, H, I.
Activities A, C, F, H, and I cannot be delayed at all without extending the project completion time. For example, if activity H is delayed by 3 days, then the project completion time will be extended by 3 days, as well from 37 to 40 days. The activities with zero slack are called critical activity, and they form the critical path, which is the longest path in the network. So the critical path here is A, C, F, H, and I, and that's how you construct a critical path method network diagram.